Afternoon nuggets. Another gym review. We're near Dudley in Birmingham to review Popeyes gym. First the thing is, it's got a good feel to it. It's a little bit old school. It feels a little bit old school, but with a bit of like, it's actually got a nice feel to it to start with. Machines are a bit battered, a bit warm, but they still work. But first impressions is it's good. It is. It's got no shitty feeling or no good. It's all right. It's all right. Anyway, chest of tries here today. Starting off with the pec deck, as you know, we're going to start off with the pec deck because of Lorraine's right shoulder. Cables kind of pull a little bit when she first starts, so we've got to start with the pec deck. So it'll be three working sets, 10 to 15 on the pec deck. Down an incline press. Set the incline press. Be 3 working sets on there. Same again, 10 to 12. Flat press, 3 sets, 10 to 12. Then I don't know, maybe cables if we're up to it, and if they're free. Then be 2 sets, 10 to 12, and then tries. So rope extension, dips, then close grip, and then overhead. Anywhere between 10 to 15, 3 sets of each. That's all it is. So like I said before, this is now my 3rd set on here. So like I said, 10 to 15. There we go. Back straight, chest proud, squeeze. Chest straight, squeeze. No bullshit. No fucking carry on. Squeeze. There. Squeeze. Engage the pec. There. Brace it. Squeeze it. Shoulders should stay flat. No curving round. No hugging the fucking tree. Just squeeze. Flex. Flex there. Squeeze there. Stretch. Squeeze. Stretch. Squeeze. There we go, ladies. Nuggets. There we go. Chest nice and round. Chest nice and there. Squeeze it. Last 3. 1. Again. 2. 1 more. There. Good. Good. Right, nuggets exercise 2. I'm just trying to keep a little bit cohort because obviously it's a new gym. We don't know what like for. So we're just trying to keep it a bit low key. So I'm sorry if things are a bit quiet and things are a bit off, but it's just what we've got to do for respect of other gym users. Of the 20 odd years that I've trained, or muscle trained, I've never seen one of these before. Life Fitness, the triple chest press, incline or shoulder press, just by adjusting the arm here, and it puts it different ways. Life Fitness, it's a nice machine. It's got to be because it's Life Fitness. The action's smooth, the angle's well. Just think that the weight stack was usually Life Fitness, and the weight stack could be a little bit heavier. But also the course is in it. So this is set number 2 of 3. I've already done the first one of 15 reps. Let's see if we get about 12 to 15 with this one. Let's see where we get. Everything knocked down, stretch it out, and then press. Stretch it, press it. Ten, 11, 10, 15 now. Be alright with that.
Hi, girls. Well, this is exercise number 3.
Hooray. Have said normal press. So I've just done an incline, obviously now we're going to knock it down to a normal press. Hammer strength, series 1. Fucking every one of these in every fucking gym I've ever been to. No special about it. Still one of the best machines off for chest press, in my opinion. Nice set.
Well done.
Nothing fancy, nothing, so just a nice set. Exercise 4. Last exercise for chest. All we use this for is open up the chest. Last bit of exercise. What I'll do is just open the chest, get the muscle freed off, helps recovery. Open the chest. Everybody's seen these before. Cable flies, cable cross over the shit there. 12, 15. Nice and steady. No stupid, no simple. Nice and steady. Open the chest, engage it, and squeeze. Keep the chest up. No arch in the back. Chest up, shoulders flat. In the middle, squeeze. Stretch it, squeeze it. No hugging. No rounding. 2 more, come on. 1 more to finish. There we go.
Smash.
Nice. And here's Lozzie. Showing how to use the machine. Look at the perfect fucking,
What a happy bunny.
perfect technique of putting the pin in the hole. Perfect technique of putting the pin in the hole. Look at that. Couldn't do any better, could she? Huh? Now she's concentrating. Don't fart, mine.
Shut up.
Now we go with extensions. Extend from the elbow, press it down, squeeze it, and release it. Extensions, one of the most fucking easiest exercises to perform, but one of the most fucking piss take fucking exercises you'll ever see. Seen so many variations of this, and it's all fucking shit. How else can it be? Extend the elbow, push down the hip, and fucking bring it back. Fucking simple. There's no fucking brains of this, but there you go. Fantastic.
Quick video of the gym. A few people in for let's be quick. Video of the reception area.
Now get to exercise 7, try for tries, cross grip press. Cross grip press, you can do these on either Smith machine, flat bench press, or a machine like what we're using here. Yet again, Life Fitness. Old machine, but still fucking functions well. Yet again, this is what it is. Elbows close and tight, extend to the elbow. Keep the shoulders locked in. Push forward, squeeze, let it go. There we go. Third and final set, close grip press. Nice press for the triceps. Lock yourself in. Bend from the elbow. Squeeze. Burn from the elbow. Squeeze the thighs, extend forward. No bullshit. No science. All tries. A little bit of chest, yes, a little bit of front delts. Front does the trick. Extend. There. Relax. Extend. There. Relax. 2 more. 1 more.
And again.
That's it. Nice machine. Nice machine.
8. Overhead.
Exercise 8. 4th exercise for triceps. This is the last exercise. Look at overhead just to finish off. This is the last exercise today at Popeyes gym in Dudley. The review will come up after this exercise. But yeah, this is just it. Same as everything. Bend the elbow, extend. Bend from the elbow, extend. Nothing fancy, nothing scientific. Just fucking move it. Move it. Engage. Move. Yep. That's all it takes. Nothing special.
Now David's turn for exercise 8. Overhead.
Just taking in the scenery. Have a look around before we go. As I've just said in the video before, last exercise right there. That's all we got left. Need hungry now. Oh, there's a fucking salad. So, need food. So time to finish. Time to get out, find the hotel. Shit, piss, screw it and everything else. So finish off strong. That's it. All done for the day.
Hi guys and girls. Well, we're not in the gym. We're at home.
No, we're in a fancy gym, look. Fucking fancy wallpaper. That's something, didn't it? Yeah, I'll put in because Lorraine's kind of got that look on her face now like a startled rabbit, but yeah, I'll put in now.
But you didn't let me finish. You started going on about
Go on then.
the fancy wallpaper.
Go on then. Go on then.
Yeah, well, back home. After Birmingham.
See, startled rabbit. Look.
I can't even remember what the gym was called.
Popeyes.
Popeyes, that's it.
Hey, Popeye the sailor man. Boo boo. In Dudley.
You've had too much coffee.
I haven't even drunk any yet. Because we haven't done a happy
review.
Happy Tuesday.
After being a Popeyes,
See, start rabbit again, look.
right, go on, you can say.
Right. The reason why we're doing the review at home is because we've had such a long weekend with football, because we do follow the women's football, Newcastle ladies, big shout out Newcastle ladies. So because of football and then other things and commitments, that's why we've had to wait a couple of days. Popeyes in Dudley. Where do we start? We always start with the parking first, don't we? I know to get there. To get there is quite difficult. It takes a bit of a piss on because obviously going through Birmingham. Because we stayed at a hotel at Walsall. We'll not mention about the hotel because it wasn't. But there you go. We learn. We don't go back. But anyway, to travel from Walsall to Dudley is it was a bit of a piss take. But I don't like Birmingham anyway. Driving through Birmingham, you need to be a rally car driver or a stock car driver. It's horrendous, I think. But there you go. We've got to, because that's what we've got to do. Popeyes at Dudley. It's in an industrial estate. It's hard to find. We only found it because a lad with a gym bag came walking around the corner of this unit, and then we kind of thought it was down there. Then we drove down the wrong way section to get in there. So quite happy that nothing came up the other way, because it was just like a really tight street. It wasn't a street; it's like a little alleyway.
Back alley.
Parking is absolute shit. You can park around about 10, I would say about 10, 15 cars there. We kind of went on the, what was it?
Saturday.
On the Saturday, so maybe...
No, we went on the Friday.
On the Friday, yeah, but it was after tea time. If you go on there when the schools are kicking out, don't, because it takes too long to get there, because obviously queues and traffic and school cars and everything else, it's fucking horrendous.
Yeah, because we got there, it was about just after dinner time, wasn't it?
No, tea time. Because remember, the schools are kicked out by when we were driving there. So it took us ages, didn't it? We had all the fucking queue traffic and all the rest of it. So maybe with it being a tea time, most of the units were shut, so the car parking was more, but the car parking is, no. You've got about 10 car parking spots. And then to come out of those spots, it's difficult as hell. I had to do about a 10-point turn just to get out. So the car parking is crap. First impressions when you go in. It's all right. It's not fantastic, and it's not shit. It's just all right. It's got like an old feel to it. I think that was because of where it's at. It's not really the building itself is quite old. It's like in a side of an old warehouse. I think shut the doors and all that kind of stuff. It had an all right. It was quite busy when we went in. There was a couple of big lads in there and doing their thing and everything else. But the music wasn't quite loud. It was quite soft. The feel of itself was okay. It had one machine per X. Like it had like one incline chest press. That was it. One flat press. It had 2 cables, but one was broken. One lat pull, one this, one that. And don't get me wrong, yes, that's okay. But my concern when I talked to Lorraine when we were looking around was if you've got people coming in, let's say you've got 5 people want to come and do chest or even back, you're going to find a struggle to get on. Because if there's only one machine, maybe it's because of space, they don't have a lot of space. So I kind of give it that what they've put in there works, but I think it would be a nightmare if you're going to do if other people want to train what you were training as well. Because you'd have to wait around for machines or you'd have to try and do something, I don't know. So that was the only part I thought was a bit weird. But the space that they had, I think that's all they could do. So I kind of give them that, but I've got to give them that as well because the space itself wasn't that big, was it?
No.
So the machines they put in there were good thought of machines. There was only one of whatever. So it equals each other out.
One thing about the machine, on one of the seats, wasn't it?
Yeah, a block of wood.
Block of wood holding it up.
I was going to get to that.
I wouldn't be getting on that.
The maintenance of the machines wasn't good. You could see that some of them were broken, but to be fair, I don't know. I find with gyms like this, maybe the money isn't there. And I'm not saying that but sometimes you've got to kind of like skimp on a little bit of something. I'm not saying that the money isn't there. I'm just saying it might be because of that.
We don't know whether the seat was broken.
No, it was. Because the wood was like chucked on the floor and then up towards
underneath the seat.
So that's to stop the seat from falling, isn't it?
But it's like, is that the only thing that's holding the seat?
There was other machines had like bits of tape stuck on them and bits of this, that and the other. And it was not all of them, but I would just say about 5% of them were. They looked like they've been bodged to put back together. But they do this if they haven't got the money to repair them, because to repair them might cost more than what they're making, because to be fair, it's only a little gym, isn't it?
Yeah. So
if the money's not there, they'll kind of try and bodge the machines themselves.
I mean, we only paid £5.
£5 each
to be in, so you can't really complain, can you?
My only big gripe, yes, the machines. I thought some machines needed better maintenance, but the machines that did work were okay.
We managed to just go through chest and
it was a nice training session as well. The machines just look old, and I think they've done the best of what they've got. So not to slate them for anything, I think what they've got, they've done their best to try and keep. That's what I think they've done. My main gripe is with kids. It was...
Youth club.
It was unreal. The amount of kids are in there. Some of them, I'm not going to say it to everybody because I don't believe it. There was someone there that were working, and there was someone there that were putting the graft in, but there was others that would just walk around hitting each other and doing some whatever.
And it was just like...
It got to the point where I was even going to say one of them I'd knock the fuckers out because they were just getting on my... Because if they were bumping me and everything when I was trying to train and that, and I just got a bit upset. But maybe that's just me being an old grumpy bastard. I don't know.
Yeah, but even the faces when you were stood there, it was all like, move.
Yeah.
And it was like...
So no. So yeah, like I said, it was a £5 in for a daily. The machines I think they've made the best of what they've got. I've seen it happen with a few gyms the same character where the machines are broken, they do the best. Because either the money's not there or they can't get the people to repair them. I don't know. We don't know. But all we can say is what we saw.
Yeah.
Um,
I didn't feel uncomfortable going in.
No, that's what I was going to say.
It didn't feel... The only thing is, when we paid in that, it was like, we handed the money over and then that was it. There was no, oh, well, and it wasn't like, oh, well, enjoy your session, or...
Yeah. It wasn't like a
There was no
homely feel.
activity, like interaction.
Yes.
It was just like pay in.
Yeah, there was like no, like, well, this is a change
And then-
rooms, this is this or that,
Yeah,
or like, oh,
yeah,
have a
there
good
was nothing.
session, or where have you come from?
We didn't
or,
even know where the toilets were,
Yeah.
so we didn't... So it was like...
So Popeyes gym, would you go back?
No.
Yeah,
I would if it was the only option.
Yes, I do agree. But
Well,
I wouldn't go
think-
back.
I
I think there's better gyms
Yeah.
in Birmingham than that.
Yeah.
I just think, not to slate them, I just think they've made the best of what they've got. And obviously it works because the membership's there, the place was stocked. So I can't say that it's struggling or anything like that. I just think they've made the best with it. They've made the best with the shape, with the size they've got. The size. They've made the best with the size they've got, and then the machines. Yes, the machines were a little bit tatty and a little bit off, but they've made the best with what they've got.
Yeah.
They haven't just.
So you can't...
I can't slate them. I can't sit here and say, well, this could be better, that could be better, because we don't know.
I'm not saying I wouldn't go back because it was minging or anything like that, or
Yeah.
just...
It just had that feel, wasn't it? It was
Yeah.
like, it was all right. It wasn't, it didn't get you a hard on when you walked in, and it didn't kind of like knock you either. I was happy to train there. I wasn't like in there and
Yeah.
like, wait, it's like dedicated. I didn't want to be there. I wanted to be out. It just had that feel where I just didn't want to be. I didn't want to train. This didn't give me that. It kind of...
The only other thing is you were searching around for plates.
Yes. Yeah, I was trying to remember that. Was that the case in there? Yes, it was.
Yeah.
The dumbbell section was quite good as well, which was all right. They had about 2 sets in there, and I think the heaviest went up to about 80 kilo from what I could see. But don't take me on that. The leg machines, they looked like they had a good section of leg machines, but some of them were like the same. They were a bit put together with bits and bobs, you know, like gym owners do this, you know, if the money's not there, they just try and repair.
I wouldn't go out my way to go back.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I would go back.
Yes.
So me saying no, I wouldn't go.
I know, I understand what you mean.
If it was the only place,
yes.
then I would. Yeah.
Oh, we're in that Dudley area.
It's not a no, because it was horrible or anything like that. We had a good session, didn't we?
We did. I felt it the day after, so it must have been. They even had a machine there I've never seen before the 20 years I've trained, and that was that Life Fitness press, which is on the video. I've never seen that before, so I had to have a go, and it was actually quite a nice machine.
Yeah, it was.
It was quite, but then again, Life Fitness I find that's why I like Life Fitness, because the machines I find are really, really good. Anyway, marks out of 10.
6.
Yeah, I would say 6, 6.5, 6.5. I would say I'll go 6.5. It wasn't bad and it wasn't brilliant. It was just there. It was in the middle, so 6.5. I think that's about a middle score.
I think if there was more interaction when we went in, the car parking, and like you know, if you were taught where the changing rooms were,
but that's interaction, isn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't see a lot of women in there. There was a woman in there with a PT.
There was the 2 lasses.
Yeah, but that was a PT. That was a PT session. Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was
it, which was quite. But then again, when you had a look on their site, they actually had women different prices. When Lorraine actually told me this when we were driving there, my version of that is that they're trying to get women in. So if they lower the prices,
I don't know if that was an updated thing.
But it just seems to me if they're going to give different prices for women, they're trying to get women in, especially if it was cheaper as well. Like I'm thinking a man's daily was like £3.50 or something, and mum's was £2.50 or something.
Yeah, but look when we went in.
I know.
It was £5 each.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
So I think that might have been like an old...
It could be. But it just looked like there was no ladies in there. They're all just lads, which I think sometimes... We don't know. It was a Saturday tea time.
No, it wasn't. It was a Friday
tea time, sorry. So we don't know for sure.
Kids
The
at
kids were
home
coming in
for
from school,
school
so
and-
that, but that's
so
the only
it's-
gripe I can take. But as in the woman's situation, I always like to see lasses in the gym because of the stigma, obviously, of women don't train weights because they get bulky. And that's the first thing I always look for. Can women come in? Do they look okay? But there was none. There was a woman in there with a PT. Pardon me, sorry, and that was it. Whether or not that's normal, I don't know. But from when we were in there a good 2 hours, there was no other women in there.
But I wouldn't say. What I would say to the women is, you feel welcome.
Yeah, you feel okay.
You don't. I didn't feel uncomfortable or anything.
You feel okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, 6.5. Anywhere between there, I would give it 6.5. Like I said, it wasn't brilliant. It wasn't shit. It was just okay. They've done the best with what they've got. And I kind of fault them for that. They've done the best with the space they've got, and they've done the best with the equipment they've got. Because like I said, most equipment was old and outdated. You know, like the old hammer strength stuff and the old... They had like a bit of Nautilus bits in there and a bit of Cybex, but it was like...
I think the only machine that looked new was like
that press.
chest press.
Yeah. The rest of them was that, but that's what happens when people put gyms together, don't have a lot of money. He could have gone the other way and just filled it full of shit. No cheap shit that he's found on Marketplace and things like that, but he hasn't. He's put stuff in there that does work. It just needs a little bit of TLC, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was Popeyes at Dudley. Please like, share, subscribe and all that shit. We're now up to 55 followers, which is unreal. People are still liking our shit and people are still commenting on that, so I think it's great. So yet again, thank you from me and Lorraine for that.
Yes, thank you.
And as I always finish, stay strong, stay safe, keep smiling. See you later, guys.